Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to be doing a deep dive today into something that really caught my attention.
Okay.
And that is the story of Chinese actress Zhao Lusi and her upcoming fan meeting.
Right.
You might recognize her from the super popular C-drama Hidden Love. It's a romantic series that really took off.
Yeah, it did.
But this deep dive isn't just about like a celebrity comeback. You know, we're going to be exploring how she's using this fan meeting to really reconnect with her fan base after going through some pretty intense health challenges.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting because it seems like this situation kind of gives us a glimpse into the pressures that a lot of these young actresses in the Chinese entertainment industry face. And it also, I think, highlights the power of fan communities, especially on platforms like Weibo,
Right.
which is a massive social media platform in China.
Oh, absolutely. That supportive online community seems to be playing a really big role here.
Yeah.
The article mentions that late last year, Zhao Lusi was hospitalized.
Oh, wow.
And pictures of her in a wheelchair started circulating online.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and fans were understandably really worried, especially because, you know, she'd been dealing with some serious health issues since 2019.
Right.
Yeah.
It's important to remember that those health challenges went beyond just the physical, you know.
Yeah.
The articles suggest that she was dealing with depression, likely stemming from some pretty tough personal experiences, including workplace abuse and the loss of family members.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it also mentioned that she developed aphasia,
Okay.
which is a condition that makes it really difficult to communicate.
Oh, gosh.
You can imagine the impact that must have had on someone whose career relies so heavily on, you know, expressing themselves.
Right. Yeah. And to be so public facing too,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That must have been incredibly difficult to kind of navigate all of that. But, you know, she is coming back, and she's coming back in a big way.
That's great.
Yeah, she just announced a fan meeting
Oh, wow.
in Chengdu, Sichuan
Okay.
on January 25th.
Right.
And, you know, this isn't just a comeback event. It really feels like a powerful statement about her recovery journey.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's generating a lot of buzz on social media.
Yeah.
There's this really heartwarming post from Dietary Natural Drinks on Weibo
Oh, wow.
that really captures the sentiment, I think, surrounding this whole thing. The post reads, "Yulu goes forward. Yulu accompanies you. All the good things and blessings have arrived."
Wow.
It's really beautiful how they use her nickname, Yulu,
Right.
to kind of express this sense of collective hope and support.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does highlight that connection fans feel with her. And it's not just brands. Individual fans are expressing their excitement and relief.
Yeah.
There's a tweet from a fan named Anne that I think kind of perfectly captures this emotional response.
Yeah, okay.
She says, Weiti has a fan meeting in Chengdu on January 25th.
Okay.
Wonbale, she's recovered so well, I'm honestly crying. #truth for Zhao Lusi. Like, you can just feel the genuine joy and relief in her words.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's amazing to witness how invested the fans are in her well-being.
Right.
Do you think this type of fan support is unique to the Chinese entertainment industry? Or is it something that you see kind of across different cultures? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a really interesting question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a really interesting question. I think passionate fan bases, you know, they exist everywhere.
Right.
But there's something about the way I think that Chinese fans mobilize online.
Yeah.
They really use platforms like Weibo to not just, you know, express their admiration, but also advocate for their idols and create a real sense of community.
Yeah.
It's really powerful. But I'm curious from your perspective, what role do you think that this like outpouring of support from fans is playing in Zhao Lusi's recovery?
I think it's a huge factor.
Yeah.
You know, feeling loved and supported,
Right.
especially during times of vulnerability, can be incredibly healing.
Yeah.
You know, knowing that thousands, even millions of people are rooting for you, sending you positive energy, that can make a huge difference in someone's mental and emotional state.
Yeah.
It can provide a sense of hope and purpose, even when things feel incredibly difficult.
Right. And it's not just well wishes either.
Right.
Fans are actively showing their support by planning to attend the fan meeting in droves.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's clear that they are eager to see her back on her feet, you know, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, for sure. That's great.
Yeah.
It's going to be an incredibly emotional event, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Speaking of Zhao Lusi's career, It's pretty remarkable how much she's accomplished in such a short time.
Yeah.
The article mentions several of her popular C-dramas, like Dating in the Kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like a really charming romantic comedy. And then there's The Romance of Tiger and Rose, which is like a historical drama with a kind of a fantasy twist.
Right. And how can we forget Hidden Love?
Yeah.
The series that really like catapulted her to fame.
Yeah.
It's a beautifully told love story. And it really resonated with viewers worldwide.
It did.
And the timing of her health challenges coinciding with like the height of her popularity is really poignant.
It really is. Yeah. It makes you think about the pressure these young actors face.
Right.
To maintain this image of perfection while dealing with these personal struggles behind the scenes.
Exactly. And it raises some important questions, I think, about the entertainment industry as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of support systems are in place for actors, especially young actors, who are navigating the pressures of fame and the demands of their careers?
Right. It's a critical question. The industry often prioritizes output and performance over the well-being of its artists.
Right.
It's a demanding and often unforgiving environment.
Yeah.
And the mental and emotional toll it takes can be significant.
Right.
I mean, we've seen numerous examples of actors and actresses struggling with burnout, anxiety, depression, sometimes with tragic consequences.
It's a sobering reminder that there's a human being behind the facade.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And, Zhao Lusi's openness about her struggles could be a catalyst for change within the industry.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's important to remember that mental health is just as important as physical health. And it deserves the same attention and care.
Yeah.
By speaking out, Zhao Lusi might encourage other actors who are struggling in silence to seek help and support.
Right. And it could also inspire fans to be more mindful and compassionate in their interactions with their idols.
For sure.
Because sometimes the pressure from fans, especially online, can really contribute to the stress and anxiety that actors experience.
Absolutely. There's a fine line between admiration and obsession.
Right.
Fan communities can be incredibly supportive, but they can also be incredibly demanding and even toxic at times.
Right. It's all about finding that balance between celebrating someone's work and respecting their humanity. Speaking of Zhao Lusi's work, she has a new C-drama coming out this year.
Oh, cool.
Almost Lover.
Okay.
It's a modern romance saga that's already generating a lot of buzz.
Awesome. I'm sure her fans are eagerly awaiting her return to the screen.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how this experience might influence her future roles and the stories that she chooses to tell.
Yeah, perhaps we'll see a shift towards, more nuanced and realistic portrayals of characters who are dealing with these inner struggles.
That would be a welcome change.
Yeah.
It would not only make for more compelling storytelling, but also contribute to a more compassionate and understanding society.
So as we kind of wrap up our deep dive into Zhao Lusi's journey, what stands out to you as like the most significant takeaway from this story?
For me, it's the reminder that even those who seem to have it all, fame, fortune, talent, are still vulnerable to life's challenges. And it highlights the importance of empathy, compassion, and support.
Right.
Not just for celebrities, but for everyone.
I completely agree. It's a powerful reminder that we're all human and we all need each other. It's really easy to get caught up in the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world.
Yeah.
But stories like Zhao Lusi's remind us that there's a real person behind the persona.
Absolutely.
Someone who experiences the same joys and sorrows that we do.
Right. And I think her willingness to be so open about her struggles makes her even more relatable to her fans.
Yeah.
It shows a level of authenticity that you don't often see in, the carefully curated world of celebrity.
Yeah, that authenticity is so powerful.
It is.
It can foster a deeper connection between celebrities and their fans, creating that sense of shared humanity.
Right.
And in Zhao Lusi's case, it seems like that connection has really played a crucial role in her recovery.
Oh, absolutely. I think her fan meeting is shaping up to be a lot more than just a meet and greet.
Right.
It's like a celebration of resilience.
Yeah.
A testament to the power of community.
Yeah.
And just this beacon of hope for anyone facing their own battles.
It really makes you think about the unique bond
Yes.
that can exist between a performer and their audience. There's this sense of shared journey,
Right.
of collective ups and downs that kind of transcends the typical fan-celebrity dynamic.
It's almost like a two-way street,
Right.
The performer inspires the audience, and then in turn, the audience's support and admiration can uplift and inspire the performer.
Yeah.
It's a reciprocal relationship that can be incredibly powerful, especially during times of need.
Absolutely beautifully said. As we conclude our deep dive into Zhao Lusi's story, it really leaves us with some thought-provoking questions.
Okay.
Like, what other factors contribute to an actor's well-being?
Yeah.
How can fan communities provide meaningful support beyond, just expressions of love and admiration?
Wow.
And how can we, as consumers of entertainment, contribute to a more supportive and compassionate environment
Right.
for the artists that we admire?
Those are all great questions and important ones to think about.
Yeah.
It's a complex issue.
Right.
No easy answers.
Yeah.
But I think the first step is recognizing that the people that we see on screen are human beings, just like us.
Yeah.
They have their own vulnerabilities, they have their own struggles, and they have their own need for kindness and understanding.
So as you continue to follow Zhao Lusi's journey and the journeys of other artists that you admire, just remember that your words and your actions can really have an impact.
It is.
Choose to be a source of positivity and support.
Absolutely.
Celebrate their successes, empathize with their challenges, and advocate for their well-being.
And remember that the entertainment industry is a reflection of our society as a whole. So the more we prioritize compassion, empathy, and understanding in our daily lives, the more we'll see those values permeate the world of entertainment.
We'd love to hear your thoughts on this.
Yeah.
How do you think fan communities can contribute to an actor's well-being? What role do empathy and understanding play in the entertainment industry?
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Zhao Lusi's inspiring journey.
Yeah.
We wish her all the best in her continued recovery and her future endeavors.
And to all her fans,
Yes.
we commend you for your incredible support and the positive impact you've clearly had on her life.
Absolutely.
Until next time, keep diving deep.